What's up dudes, and welcome to my Runescape Fishing Guide 1-99 2016. This guide will cover pretty much everything you need to know about fishing from level 1 to 99. So let's begin! Fishing is a gathering skill in which you catch fishes. Different fish require different sets of tools or bait. Most of the tools are already in your tool belt, so there is no need to go and purchase them. If there is a tool that you need to purchase, I will cover it in the guide. As you level up fishing, you will be able to catch different kinds of fish, which will give you more experience. The experience is gained once you catch a fish. Useful items and outfits. There are some items and outfits that will boost your experience rate. Without these, it is going to take longer to achieve 99 fishing. So, if you have the requirements and patience to get them, it is going to pay off in the end. The fishing outfit. This outfit consists of 4 pieces. Each piece will give you a 1% experience boost, and if you have all the 4 pieces, you will get 5%. The last 1% is a bonus for having the whole outfit. It can be obtained from a minigame called Fish Flingers, which involve fishing different types of fish to get rewarded with tokens that can be used to purchase the outfit pieces for 140 tokens each. That adds up to 560 tokens for the entire set. The minigame itself will not be covered in this video, but there are some usable videos explaining how to play the minigame. If I decide to make a guide myself, I will leave an annotation on the video. The shark outfit. This outfit was obtainable from Treasure Hunter. Right now there is no way to get it, but it increases the chance of catching fish by 5%. It also has an option to consume fish and living rock creatures won't be aggressive. If all the 3 outfits are combined, you will get a Fury Shark outfit, which increases the chance of fishing by 7%. You also get a 10% chance to catch an extra fish and 50 to 60% chance to save a bait on each catch. Call of the Sea's auras. These are auras that will increase your chance of catching fish. They last for 1 hour and takes 3 hours to recharge. You can extend an aura using Viswax by either extending the time to be 50% or 100% longer in duration. You can purchase the auras with loyalty points in Solomon's General Store. Loyalty points are earned by having membership for the game. The longer you have membership, the more you will earn. Once you buy an aura, it will appear in your bank and it can be activated by wielding it and then activating it. You must own all the lower tier auras before you can purchase the higher tier ones. Here are the statistics for the Call of the Sea's auras. Summoning familiars. There are 3 familiars that you can summon to get an invincible level boost to your fishing level. They will not let you access higher level fish, but you will be able to catch fish a bit faster. Here are the 3 familiars: Granite Crab, Ibis and Granite Lobster. The Granite Lobster will also produce raw swordfish and raw shark for 10% of the experience that they are worth. You can purchase these from the Grand Exchange or make them yourself. You will still need a summoning level to summon them if you were to purchase them from the Grand Exchange. Simply click on the pouch and you will summon the familiar. You will need to get some summoning points to summon them, and if you have any points left, you can either recharge them at an obelisk or drink a super restore, which is way more convenient. Here are the stats for the familiars. Urns. Urns can be filled to get some more fishing experience. They can be used for more than fishing, but right now we're focusing on fishing urns. The fishing urns are filled by gaining base experience from the fishing skill. They do not count for bonus XP. You can buy them from the Grand Exchange or be made by crafting them using 2 soft clay on a pottery wheel, and then fire it in a pottery oven. You will get a fishing urn NR, and the only thing you need to do now is to add a water rune to the urn. You will also need to add water runes to the urns you bought, because you can't buy finished versions of an urn. Better urns will require higher crafting levels. so having a high crafting level will be an advantage. Here are some stats for the urns. If you have an invention level of 24 or above, you can make an urn enhancer. You will also need to complete the quest Nomad's Elegy, which is a monster quest. The urn enhancer will give you 25% more experience per urn, and you will also have the urn enhancer in the inventory. Skill Champus. Skill Champus are used as a replacement for fishing rods. When you successfully catch a fish, you will get 10% more base experience. If you, however, fail to catch a fish, you will only get 5% of the XP that you would have get or received if you were to catch it. An example would be if you caught a fish and got 100 experience. You will get 110 experience using a skill champa and 5.5 XP if you didn't manage to catch it. Here are the stats for the skill champas. Whopper Baiting Scrimshaw. Whopper Baiting Scrimshaw is a scrimshaw that gives a chance of obtaining big fish while fishing. There is no item called big fish, but you will get more experience from catching a fish. There are two versions, the inferior one that gives 15% chance of catching a big fish and the superior one that has a 20% chance of catching a big fish. The inferior one can be bought from Grand Exchange, and the superior one can be made from the distraction and diversion called Player on Ports by gathering 4 fragments of Whopper Baiting Scrolls, and after that can be crafted from 10 Ancient Bones, which is also obtained from Player on Ports. Here are the stats for the Whopper Baiting Scrimshaws. As for now, I would not recommend using these because they're extremely expensive and really not worth using. Perfect Juju Fishing Potion. You can drink a Perfect Juju Fishing Potion, which will give you a 5% greater chance of catching fish. Each dose lasts for 1 hour and the drink is created by using 10 Harmony Dust with a fishing potion free. You'll also need 92 Herblore. If you have access to the Perfect Plus Potion, you can use that instead because it lasts for 4 hours. The Perfect Plus Potion requires 99 Herblore, and you will also need to unlock the recipe that is found inside Demonheim. But you first need to talk to a lady Mailnir, whatever, in order to find recipes. When you find it, you can pay Mailnir 1 million coins to unlock the ability to make the Perfect Plus Potion. Crystal Fishing Rod. The Crystal Fishing Rod will give you a 5% greater chance of catching a fish. This item is unlocked by buying the unlock at the Preftinus Waterfall Fishing Shop for 3,000 crystal urchins. They can be created by 80 smithing and by using a crystal tool seed with 150 harmonic dust at a singing bowl. If you don't have the harmonic dust at 80 smithing, you can pay either Ilfin, Ilunid, Iswill or Rodri Dale. Yeah. 510k to 102k coins, and it will turn your crystal tool into a crystal rod. It can fish up to 1000 fishes in Preftinus, but outside Preftinus it will require 2 charges per fish, so you will be able to fish 500 fishes outside the Elf City. Each time you re-enchant the rod, the price you'll have to pay the elves will decrease. Fishing Rod-O-Matic. Another alternative to a normal rod is the Fishing Rod-O-Matic, and it can be created with 22 invention. This rod can be used to get invention experience, so you will level up 2 skills while training. You can use an augmenter to add perks to it, and there are 3 useful perks to the Fishing Rod-O-Matic. First up is the Furnace perk, which has a chance to consume a resource for twice the experience. It adds a 5% chance per rank, and the highest rank is rank 3, meaning the highest percentage is 15%. Honed is a perk which gives you a higher chance of obtaining items, which in this case is fish. It adds a 2% chance per rank, and it goes up to rank 5, which is 10%. The third one is the Wise perk, and it boosts your experience gain by 1% per rank. And it has 3 ranks, meaning the best rank boosts it by 3%. However, you can only get 50k experience from it per day. It takes 5 million experience to cap it at 1%, 2.5 million at 2% and 1.6 million at 3%. The perks can be used by creating a tool gizmo shell from the invention, and when you click on it, it will open an interface in which you can create different kinds of perks by trying out different parts. Once you're done with the tool gizmo, you can apply it to an augmented item. The fishing rod matic does not need to be augmented, but a crystal fishing rod will. Once your tool reaches level 10, you can disassemble it for invention XP, and you will get your gizmos back. I prefer just to use an equipment siphon, so it does not destroy the tool, but it will reduce the rate by 2 levels, which means that if you siphon from level 10, it will only count as if you siphoned from level 8. So the best possible gizmos that you can create are honed 5 with furnace free, and another gizmo with wise free. Volitile clay harpoon. You can play a stealing creation minigame and obtain a volatile clay tool that can be transformed to a few tools, but if you get a tool that you don't need, you can simply revert it back until you get a volatile clay harpoon. Once you have it, you can click on it to get 29,340 bonus experience, and all you need to do is to recharge it with 20 reward points. This is around 150,000 bonus experience per hour, which is pretty good. If you wish to learn more about stealing creation, I will make a guide for the future. As for now, there are some guides by other people that you can watch. A good friend chat for stealing creation is FastSC. Aquariums. For 200,000 coins and a construction level of 63, you can build an aquarium. When you fish, you will have the chance to get golden eggs, and it depends on what fish you catch. You can also get prawn balls, and you can only get them if you have built the aquarium. You unlock a prawn perk for every golden fish you receive, and you receive the golden fishing eggs from fishing. To get the prawn perks, speak to the prawn broker in your aquarium room. You can also get them from golden crackers. Seren spells. If you have completed the quest The Light Within, you can use a spell called Crystalize in the Ancient Magic spellbook. If you cast Crystallize on the fishing spot, it costs 6 wood runes, 6 fire runes and 6 soul runes, you will get 50% more fishing experience, but you will not receive any resources. If you use the Lightform Prayer or Curse, because it is in Ancient Curses, you will receive 87.5% more experience, rather than 50%. You can use the Steam Battle Staff to reduce the cost of Crystallize, so that you do not need to bring any fire or wood runes with you. However, you cannot use the Steam Battle Staff if you were to equip a Crystal Fishing Rod or Fishing Rod matic. Giant Oyster. There is a monthly distraction and diversion called the Giant Oyster, and it can be accessed once you have completed the quest Beneath Cursed Tides. After you completed the quest, you can speak to Wizard Myrtle to travel to Tutorial Island. You can then run to the fishing spot. You can fish up to 30 times, and you will also obtain a sea cucumber, which can be fed to the Giant Oyster. You will also need to feed him the delicious seaweed to obtain an elite clue reward. The delicious seaweed is right beside the fishing spot, which can be farmed. Divine Locations. A divine location is a node that can be placed with a certain divination level. It lasts for about 30 seconds and it will give you great experience. You can only get a limited amount of resources per day from it, and the amount of resources you can get depends on your total level. To calculate how many resources you can get, you simply divide your total level by 10. So if my total levels was 2380, you will be able to get 238 resources per day. But if my total level was 2389, I would still get 248 resources because it rounds down. If you do not have the divination level required to create a divine bubble, you can use someone else's bubble. You will still need the level required in order to catch the resources inside the bubble. Here are the stats for the fishing bubbles. Wobbegongs. These can be found randomly on uncharted islands, which can be explored from the Ark region. You need to complete a mini quest called Impressing the Locals to access the Ark, and another mini quest called Flagfall, which will allow you to claim an uncharted island. Once you find an island with Wobbegongs, you can just claim the island with a flag, bought from the Waiko item store. In order to travel to the island, you also need supplies, which can be bought from Rosie using chimes. Chimes can be earned from skilling and selling the resources on the Ark region. You can also claim 5 supplies for free by the box next to Rosie. If you go for a long voyage, you can get up to 3 Wobbegong fishing spots if you're lucky. They require 96 fishing, and you can catch around 100 Wobbegongs per fishing spot. And at level 99, they give around 130,000 fishing experience per hour without any boosts. The cap resets at midnight, UTC, so once you pass that, you can go back and fish them again. Clan Avatar. You can use a clan avatar to get 3% more experience if you're on the same world as the avatar, and 6% more experience if you're within the skilling range of the avatar. Now for the methods. From level 1 to 20, you want to catch Crayfish. This gives around 11,500 experience per hour. You can catch a Crayfish east of the Lumbridge church or in Taverley. You do not need any bait in order to catch these. They're not worth banking, and if you decide to bank, it will be slower than 11,500 experience per hour. To quickly drop the fish, you can collect one fish and drag it to the action bar. Once you've done that, you can just hold down the action bar to quickly drop the fish. From levels 20 to 70, you want to do fly fishing. Now there are 2 ways to do this, with or without the Crystalize method. We will start without the Crystalize. At level 20, you will begin fishing raw trout, and at level 30, you will also begin to catch raw salmon, so you will get a mix of both of these when you fish. You need to use feathers as bait. You can fly fish in east of Gunnersgrun, Riverlum in Lumbridge and Shiloh Village. You need to use the lure option in order to fly fish. At level 58, you can begin to do Barbarian fishing, and you're going to catch leaping trout and leaping salmon. You can keep on fishing raw salmon and trout to level 70 because the experience rates are similar, but the advantage of Barbarian fishing is that you only need to use normal bait, which is cheaper compared to feathers. You need level 30 in strength and agility in order to catch both leaping salmon and trout. You also need to talk to Auto Galbest to get a Barbarian fishing rod, which is used in Barbarian fishing. These types of fish are located in the Baxtorian Falls. From level 70 to 93, you can keep on doing Barbarian fishing, and you will be able to catch the leaping sturgeon, which requires 70 fishing, 45 strength and 45 agility. At level 70, it's around 63,000 experience per hour. At level 80, it's around 73,000 experience per hour, and at level 99, it's around 80,000 experience per hour. If you have Crystalize, you can stay at the raw salmon and trout spots from level 70 to 93. This is a better alternative than the Barbarian fishing, because the experience you get is faster. It's around 118k experience an hour at 99, so that gives you a really rough estimate on what to expect. To begin Crystallize fishing, activate the Lightform Prayer to get 87% more experience when using the Crystallize compared to 50 when you're not using the Lightform Prayer. After that, use Crystallize on the fishing spot to begin to fish. It lasts for 30 seconds, and when it ends, you can just cast Crystallize again. You'll have to use the prayer potions in order to keep your prayers up, and you will also need runes for the Crystallized spell. If you don't have the fish flinger outfit, I will recommend using a prayer boosting outfit if you have one. If you have 93 herblore, you can use super prayer potion and a super prayer renewal potion at 96 herblore. If you do not have any of these special super prayer potions, you can just use normal ones. From level 93 to 99, you can use the Prifdinnes waterfall fishing area. You need to have completed the Plague's End quest in order to access Prifdinnes. You also need 90 ranged agility and strength. You can also have 85 agility and boost it to 90 with a summer pie. While fishing there, you'll obtain crystal urchins that can be exchanged for crystal urchin points in the waterfall fishing shop. There are 3 areas. The first is the level 93 area, which gives small crystal urchins. The second one is the level 95 area, which gives medium crystal urchins. And the last one is the level 97 area, which gives large crystal urchins. The experience per hour is around 110,000, but with all the urns and the fishing outfits and the potions, it's even more. Ultra efficiency method. There is a cool method that you can use in fishing to get fletching experience without affecting your fishing experience per hour. Credit goes to Marina for the method. What you need for this is bonus experience from stealing creation, your best Call of the Sea aura, which you can extend with Wiswax, Perfect Plus potion for 5% fishing success rate, which lasts for 4 hours, decorated fishing urns, granite lobster, clan avatar bonus, refer a friend bonus, fishing outfit bonus, skill champus, and broad arrowheads and headless arrows for fletching. So I'm not 100% sure on how to do this, but how I understood it is that once you click on the fishing spot, you will throw the skill champa. Once the experience pops up, immediately begin creating broad arrows. I used broad arrows in the ability bar, so I just had to press a button. After you get the fletching XP drop, you immediately click on the fishing spot again to get fishing experience. I am by no means an expert at this, so if you know how to really do this, feel free to leave a comment and I will put it as an annotation. I will not recommend any sane person to do this. Skilling pet. If you're lucky enough, you can also get a skilling pet called Bubbles while training fishing. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching and I hope you learned some useful things about fishing. If you want more of this, feel free to leave a like and subscribe because I will make more guides in the future. Have a nice day and bye.